Hi there, Scorpio, and welcome back to Star Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for December 2025. This is the bonus read, not to be confused with the main monthly read, which is already up on the channel. So I already went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out in the bonus read style. So before we get started, I would like to wish all of my Scorpio gang out there a very, very happy holidays. I hope you have a peaceful, a joyful, and healthy and calm holiday season. So let's get started with your overall energy, Scorpio. You have the Ace of Swords in the upright position, which is the sword of truth. It is the sword of clarity. It is the sword of victory. Aces usher in something new, some kind of fresh new energy. Sometimes the Ace of Swords can represent a brilliant new idea that comes to us out of the anti-cosmos. What I like about the Ace of Swords is cutting through the nonsense. Scorpio loves nothing more than to cut through the BS and to just deal with reality. So it could be you're getting a dose of reality this holiday season with the Ace of Swords. It can be that your mind is super crystal clear. Maybe the way forward, maybe you're seeing exactly how things are rolling out. It is not just holiday season, but it's also year end. So it could be that you are seeing your way clear for the future and what it is you want to do and what it is you want to partake in going forward. Can be, like I said, a brilliant new idea. Can be victory in terms of communication. Maybe you've had trouble communicating with certain people in the past and now you're having a great sense of clarity and you're victorious in your speech and your communication. Your crossing energy is the Eight of Wands. This is fast-moving energy. Now let me explain. Crossing energy is just something that wanes in and out throughout the month, but it is a part of what's going on, but it's not the central part. But the Eight of Wands is a lot of communication back and forth. It can represent, if you put your resume out there, maybe you're getting a lot of action there. If you're on dating sites, it could be that. For others of you, arrows of love find their mark. Maybe you just met somebody or you reconnected with somebody and you just can't stop communicating back and forth between the two. It can represent the need for sudden travel as well. Great news if you're in business for yourself, or if you are in sales or something. It can indicate a lot of new customers. It can indicate a lot of new sales coming in. So Three of Swords reversed starts off your month. You come into the month of December. Three of Swords upright can point to, loss, sadness, hurt feelings, things like that. It can be, anything from a breakup to loss. Could be loss of a pet, could be loss of a friendship, could be anything like that. Could just be disappointment with a friend that we thought, was going to come through for us and then didn't. I mean, we all go through that as humans when it comes to our relationships and friendships. So when the card is reversed, this is about healing from said situation. Now, some of you are healing from a loss, a sadness, a sorrow, or something like that. You're healing from it. But it does point back to the Two of Swords upright, which is a card that represents a need to make a decision, whether I go right, whether I go left. Well, guess what? The Ace of Swords is here in order to help you. You will be super clear making any decisions going forward in the month because your mind is clear with that Ace of Swords, and it is the overall energy. So that's nice. Healing is always nice energy. Middle of the month, we have the Knight of Wands coming in. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The Knight of Wands is Quicksilver. I always call him Pajama Man. Doesn't look like it in this deck, but in that Rider-Waite deck he does. But the Knight of Wands comes in so quickly. Sometimes you don't even see him coming. All of a sudden, oop, there he is. It's the middle of the month. It's around the holidays. Knights usually offer invitations, and they also offer offers. They offer offers. They come in with offers and invitations. So the Knight of Wands can represent an invitation in the middle of the month. Well, again, it's holiday season. Invitations are pretty, normal. So for some of you, it could be an invitation that comes in suddenly. For others of you, this could be an offer that's coming in quickly. If you have something up for sale, like your home or your business or something, this could be, somebody who comes in, but they make the offer and you have to kind of answer them quickly. They don't stick around too long to deliberate, so you're going to have to make up your mind pretty fast. This could be on the personal level. For some of you, could be business level. This could even be a business partner or a business proposition that comes in the middle of the month for you. Could be an opportunity to travel. Could be maybe somebody is sending you a ticket for travel to come and see them. It could be that you're this is a person you're traveling with, your traveling partner. Moving on towards the end of the month, you leave the month of December with the Hierophant in the upright position. Here's a card of contracts, needing to make decisions. Good thing your head is clear. You can make a decision to sign on the dotted line. Mercury will no longer be retrograde at the end of the month, so we're good. This can represent signing contracts for anything. It has a connection to anything official, such as if you work for the government, education system, or if you work for any kind of religious or spiritual group or something like that. It could be you're making a commitment to that. It's about wanting to do things a little bit more conventional as opposed to, just sort of riding. It's for example, it's like rather getting married than living together. That's something conventional. Some of you could be getting married at the end of the month. Maybe this is your marriage contract. Others of you, it could represent taking on a lease. Maybe some of you are leasing a condo, or you could be leasing a vehicle or something like that. You could be just committing to, a new job. Maybe you're committing to a new business partner, or you're committing to a mode of travel, like a travel thing, where they're saying, okay, well, you have to come travel to see me, or let's make this trip together, and you're committing to that. Remember, these are just general reads, so just take what makes sense in your situation and let us know in the comment section below. But in the meantime, I'm going to be pulling these last two cards here to finish off the read for Scorpio. And what do we have? Flexible. Yes, be flexible. I think so. We kind of have to be flexible, right, with the Knight of Wands. We have to be able to sort of, turn on a dime, accept on a dime, whatever it is we're going to do. Because you're not necessarily accepting the offer or the invitation, but if you do, you're probably going to have to be flexible, because remember, Knight of Wands doesn't give us a lot of time to deliberate and can come out just quickly, just out of the blue. And then we have All That Glitters. Remember the saying, all that glitters isn't gold? So that's what I have for you, my dear Scorpio. I hope you have a wonderful month of December. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I really, really hope you have this wonderful month, and I hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, hype, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.